pure. His mind is materially contaminated. Allowing entities is accepted into your body. Sanskritin, for material existence. Chakra, cycle. Atmanam, completely started. At, that. Brahmanirvana, connected with the Supreme Brahman. Absolute truth. Sukham, transcendental happiness. Vidhu, understand. Buddha, those who are spiritually advanced. Sata, therefore. Rajatam, engage in devotion service. Hridaya, within the core of the heart. Ishwaram, is pre-personal Godhead. The super soul within the heart. The real problem of life is the repetition of birth and death, which is like the wheel rolling repeatedly up and down. This wheel, however, completely stops when one is in touch with Supreme Personality Godhead. In other words, by the transcendental bliss realized from constant engagement in devotion service, one is completely liberated from material existence. All learned men know this. Therefore, my dear friends, O sons of the Asuras, immediately begin meditating upon and worshipping the soul within everyone's heart. The real problem of life is the repetition of birth and death. Which is like a wheel rolling repeatedly up and down. This wheel, however, completely stops when one is in touch with Supreme Personality Godhead. In other words, by the transcendental bliss realized from constant engagement in devotional service, one is completely liberated from material existence. All of the men know this. Therefore, my dear friends, who sons of the Asuras, needed to begin meditating upon worshipping the Supreme, and worshipping the super soul within everyone's heart. Generally, it is understood that by emerging into the existence of the man, the personal future of absolute truth, one becomes completely happy. The words Brahma Nirvana refer to connecting with absolute truth, who is realizing three features: Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavanti, Shobhati. One feels Brahma Sukha, spiritual happiness, by emerging into the personal man because Brahmajyoti is the effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yasha Prabhupada told Jagadam Devotee. Yasha Prabhupada, the personal Brahman, consists of the rays of Krishna's transcendental body. Therefore, whatever essence of bliss one feels from merging in Brahman is due to contact with Krishna. Contact with Krishna is perfect Brahma Sukha. When the mind is in touch with the personal Brahman, one becomes satisfied, but one must advance further to render the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For one's remaining immersed in Brahman fortunes is not always assured. It is said, Hare Krishna, Dan, Tam, Kedo, Nanjita, Yushman, Angaya. One may merge in the Brahman feature of absolute truth, but there is a chance that one may fall because of not being completed with devotion. Of course, such as Brahma Sukha and the complete eliminates material happiness, but when one advances through the personal Brahman and localized partner to approach the Supreme Person of God in relationship with him as a servant, friend, on the beloved one's happiness between day to day, then one automatically feels transcendental bliss, just as one becomes happy seeing the sharing of the moon. One acquires natural happiness on seeing him, but when one can see the Supreme Person of Godhead, one's transcendental happiness increases 100,000 times. As soon as one is very intimately connected with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then surely becomes free from all material contamination. And become this cessation of all material happiness control the nirvana. The Swami says about the Sindhu 1:138. Brahmananda Bhavet Isha Chit Parasana Vinita Naiti Bhakti Shikam Bodhi Paramanu Tulam Api. If Brahmananda, the bliss of measuring in the Brahman effulgence, were multiplied 100 trillion times, it is still not equal even an atomic fragment of the ocean of transcendental bliss felt in the ocean service. Brahmagupta Prasanatma Nashokti Nakamshati Sam Sarveshubhuti Shriman Nabhakti Bhuti. One who is transcendentally situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes joyful, never laments nor desires to have anything. He is equally disposed toward all living entities. In that state, he attains pure devotional service unto the Lord. If one advances further from the Brahma and Nirvana platform, one enters the stage of devotional service. The word Adhokshaja refers to keeping the mind always engaged in absolute truth. One who is beyond the mind and material speculation, Savaya, Mana, Krishna, Padaya, this is a result of deity worship. By constantly engaging in the service of the Lord and thinking of the Lord to seek, one is automatically freed from all material contamination. Thus, the word Brahmanirvana Sukham indicates that when one is in touch with the absolute truth, material sense gratification is completely nullified. From again, the share, the Sankara, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, the real problem of life is repetition of birth and death, which is like a real ruling, deeply loving that. This real, however, completely stops when one is in touch with the true person of life. In other words, by the transcendental bliss realized from constant engagement in devotional service, one is completely liberated from material existence. All learned men know this, therefore, my dear friends, as sons of the students immediately begin meditating upon and worshiping the Supreme Soul of everyone. And by the concentration to keep all abominable activities are listed by devotional service. So the material world, everything abominable. Sometimes people think in terms of like lower modes and higher modes, but anything which keeps us connected to the material world is a very risky business. Even liberation into the person of man is a risky business here, stated that one can fall down again. And why is that? Why, if one is liberated from material sense gratification, having spent millions of births there, suffered repeated birth and death, you get finally liberated from the man, why would you fall back down?
Because you can't get rid of desire.
So what do you do with it?
So eventually it takes you back. Unless you're desiring to serve Krishna, then you have the desire to serve Maya.
Mm-hmm. You're going to put your hand up there. The Prabhupada also talks about the nature of the soul as being active. So it's not natural for the spirit soul to remain around. Because we are not involved in some activity, then we fall back into the material platform. So falling back into the material platform, usually that means what? Is things that we get involved in.
Philanthropic work.
So you see, I was referring to philanthropic and altruistic work as being a fall down. Whereas in the lower laws of material nature, we look up to that thinking, well, that's very honourable, very commendable. But because it's still connected with the material world and it still creates forgetfulness of Krishna. So in the Karmakanda section of the Vedas, then it's explained how one can elevate oneself to the heavenly planets by different activities. This is all this kind of pious work simply elevates one to a higher standard of sense gratification, much like one who behaves themselves gets a better facility in the prison. And if you're in the prison, and even within the prison, you're acting up, then your freedom is restricted more and more. One boy who got himself in trouble, he ended up in prison, and he was quite well, so he wouldn't even behave himself in prison. So they started putting him more constricted, putting him eventually in solitary, and eventually you put the straight jacket. And this is how it works into your world. You misuse your freedom, you put in straight jacket eventually. You know, the body of a worm or a snake. Nice. Misuse them so you're not getting them. Behave yourself and get them back. So this is what happens, you know, when you misuse your freedom, then it's taken away because there's other living entities to consider as well. The law of karma is a fair, it's a game with no everybody has to abide by, and very consequences. Just like recently I seen one clip of a traffic warden putting a ticket on a police car because he parked in the wrong place. But he wasn't free from the law as well. And even if another traffic warden double yellow line, another one would come along and stick a ticket on it, no one's exempt from the rules. The material world, no one's exempt from the law of karma. And a devotee, though, he can be, the devotee is the only one who can really be in the material world, not be off it. They are in the material world. Therefore, when the sage was giving out the blessings, he said to him, "But you should neither live nor die. If you live, you're getting so much bad karma. If you die, you're going to suffer so much." He said to the prince, "Live, don't die. Which is right now, but when you pass away, then you'll suffer." And he said to the Brahmachari, "Die, don't live." Because you're situated right now, but who knows where you're going. And to the devotee, he said, "Live or die, it doesn't matter. It's all the same." So that's where we want to be at. We shouldn't falsely just prematurely think we're in that stage and think we can do anything. It's all the same. You know, people, even devotees, can fall into Maya by thinking whatever they're doing it is authorized. That's not the case. It's a very dangerous place. So this Maya, Sukaya, the happiness which is obtained through material engagement, is flickering and is limited. It doesn't satisfy. It might distract us for a little while, but the real problem here is considered to be the repetition of birth and death. So simply we allow ourselves to be distracted from that reality, then that's an illusion, because the fact of the matter is that in a moment our situation may change quite suddenly and quite drastically. But there can be a that's true here this every day, but I'll still be around in 10 or 20 years doing the same thing, but who knows? Anything can happen. The body is very fragile. We think it's indestructible because by nature we are indestructible. But we're not the body. The body's not indestructible. However, because Krishna is the supreme eternal, and Nityanam, Chetanam, of all the conscious living entities, and Krishna is the supreme conscious living entity. And when we connect with him, then the effect of Krishna's association, be it through hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, so many different activities, then we become purified also.
Yeah.
The becoming purified by knowledge of me, they all attain transcendental love. So therefore, simultaneously, we try to leave behind the world of Maya and enter into the world of Krishna. If you try to give up everything without Krishna consciousness, then you're on your own to have to. We have Krishna consciousness, which is a positive aspect. Just like you may have an engine for a car and all the parts may be there, it's ready to go. If you have a petrol, it's good to go as well. There's just one simple thing which is missing, and you can start the engine up. It might last for a while, but if you don't put any oil in, you get very quickly friction because it consumes. So this material world is always friction, but when Krishna consciousness is there, then that reduces the friction. The friction will be fueled through engaging in different material activities, or these which could be either determined as material or spiritual. When Krishna is there, then it becomes spiritual. And sometimes we're happy to do things in Krishna's service, sometimes we're not. Therefore, the key message of Bhagavad Gita is to do our duty. And that's where we actually transcend. So transcending means that we continue regardless whether we're happy or whether we're not happy. And we put Krishna's happiness first, the happiness of the spiritual master. It's just like I know one devotee who's engaged in a very difficult service and he has been challenged in so many ways. And it would be easy for him just to give it up. He said because the spiritual master told him to do it, and the spiritual master is no longer present on the planet, then he says, I have to do it, when you come to the end and I face my spiritual master, they would say, why did you run away? Why didn't you stay with the service? So we don't want to be like that. And there's every facility there to give us shelter. And there's many devotees there who will give us shelter, give us direction, so that we can continue to do our duty. So therefore, this message of Bhagavad Gita is going to be relevant throughout our whole life. It's not that we read it a couple of years ago, and then the Krishna Lila and the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff might be okay. That's all right. Nobody's saying that we shouldn't read about Krishna's pastimes. We do. We have to become attracted to that lifestyle. We read. I remember when I first got Krishna book, there was nothing from my parents. And when the post came, and I was still in bed, and my mum got the poster, and an old friend of mine who'd become a devotee sent me volume 2 of the Krishna book. It was a red paperback, that tended to slip into. The papers were so thin. You practically see the writing on the other side of it. The pictures were amazing. Definitely, they were windows to the spiritual world. Whenever they get a new book in Krishna consciousness, first thing they do is look at the pictures. So then I started reading it on Krishna book, which was, and I just couldn't put it down. I just one more slowly. So naturally, even though in my time screen condition, lying in bed, when I should be up hours before that, and practically spent the day just absorbed in that Krishna book, thinking, wow, this is so attractive, this is the life we should be aspiring for. The second way should be the lost pastimes. And you can make these stories up, and even with the most fertile imagination. People are into making up fantasy stories and fantasy movies. I suspect some of them probably read some of the Vedas and got a few tips from there because the lifestyle they lead wouldn't lend itself to cultivating such a fertile imagination. So this is another aspect of this name of the Lord I told you. The speaker found that Godhead is beyond the reach of materialistic mental experimental knowledge. And the Lord cannot be conceived of. You can't make a study of the Lord through a telescope or a microscope. And even if they make steady material advancement for the next million years, if they're making the best telescope, which could see the very last planet in the material universe, you see the details on the surface of it, still they're not going to find God through a telescope. If you go into the subatomic particles and the subatomic particles, so unless they actually have any mood towards serving God, and what is the way to understand actually truth, Tadadi Pradipati, which means the prediction, the Jnana, Jnana Darshan. Just try to learn the truth by approaching the spiritual master. If you have to approach the spiritual master, but not that he has to approach us, so would you like some offense and got knowledge? But actually, we're so fallen, and if you already approach the master, how to come and meet first, is better getting to us. There go people have contacted, perhaps one or two might have done, if we don't in India. And even if we went to India, we know they would find out. But Prabhupada made himself available, and he had to tell them what is a spiritual master and how to serve. It says one has to be completely free from ego or extremely egotistical, tell people how to serve them and chastise them for doing it wrongly in public. And thankfully, Prabhupada is completely free from any materialistic ego. He's doing it completely as a service and as a duty on the order of the spiritual master and for the welfare of living entities. So we should approach the spiritual master and inquire from him submissively and render service. This is the way, not through a telescope or a microscope or debating. So this is the process. I remember one time, there's a video with Tamil Krishna Maharaj, and he's challenging. There are two videos he did in Fiji. One is called God's Demigods and Incarnations, another one is called God's Competitor. I'm pretty sure it was the God's Competitor one. But he's giving a lecture in the hall, and one man stands up and asks him, what do you think of such and such, blah, blah. And he said, I think it's just tell me a bit more about them. And she said, well, I've heard you can do this and I've heard you can do that. And then another man stands up and says, so this man is his secretary here in Fiji, so he's not like just a head of his business, so there's that, he's intimately connected with him. And Tamil Krishna was very kind, he did bless him on the spot, being an undercover spy or something. He was trying to hide his bogusness. But he's very kind, he said, actually, how do you understand who is God? I said, well, if you just eat some apples, how many apples? Well, maybe 5 or 6, okay, half a dozen apples, how much is that in the marketplace? $3, okay. Well, he produces some gold, how much gold? What's the current market value of gold? Okay, that's so many ounces of gold, okay, $300. Or ashes, gold, you can find ashes in crematorium. Okay, so $300 worth of gold, $3 worth of apples, ashes in crematorium, damn cheap God. So he's let them feed the starving multitudes, let them produce enough apples to feed the starving multitudes in Africa, in other places, or let them create a gold mountain. So, and he further challenged him, he says, but I guarantee you, if you take to the chanting of Hare Krishna, within 6 months, you realize who's God, you realize Krishna is God. And he said, well, I guarantee you, I'll lay a wager down $10,000 if you chant 15 months a day for these principles. So, of course, somebody was reading it, just $10,000. Of course, man was this lady was so confident that if anyone stayed to this process, then they will become Krishna conscious. And there's another example of that. Many years ago, Bhagavatam, an undercover journalist, wanted the inside scoop of the Hare Krishna cult. So he joined the Bhakti program, became a branch, and then some months later he revealed that actually he had some ulterior motives for joining the temple. But he revealed to his what was this, and because he commended them that actually they were sincere and they were genuine, and he gave up pursuing that. So the folks have to be careful to stay on that path, otherwise, we could go back to where we were if we become lazy. So therefore, Krishna says that people are born, I wonder what therapies called this by devotional service. Devotional service, it begins with human chanting, and it begins in the mode of sadhana regulation. And we cannot give up this regulation until it becomes spontaneously. And even then, the regulation will be there, it's just it means we won't have to do that same effort. Like Satyananda Maharaj was saying, begin with, we have to put in effort, until there's so much momentum that it doesn't require that effort, it just happens automatically. Now that I'm too fed up with this effort that will just become spontaneous. This is what Prabhupada calls jogging. Look at that verse where he says, big monkey, melancholy, sail on jumping, no.
Big monkey, big belly.
Melancholy, sail on jumping, melancholy. Yeah, big monkey, big belly, sail on jumping, melancholy. That means if you want to put yourself forward as a great devotee, then just so long, Sri Lanka. Otherwise, it's melancholy, it's just sad. It's going to end up disaster. Or, as Ananda Maharaj says, too early. Prematurely. So we try to get prema too early, we're not ready for it. It's just like say a woman's pregnant, and she's 5 months pregnant, so that's enough. I'm not carrying any longer. And then the baby comes out, people decide to forcefully take it out, then there's a chance the baby won't survive. So I don't think I know of any circumstances where someone did the sail on jumping and it worked out okay for them. Krishna just doesn't allow it. You have to go through the proper process. And the more we put it off, then the more difficult we make it for ourselves. I preach it myself more than anyone here, but and it's interesting, to quote George Harrison when he sings My Sweet Lord, he says that it takes so long. So to begin with, he's saying it takes so long, I want to, basically I'm missing you and I want to be with you, but it takes so long. But later on in the song, he says, and it won't take long. So to begin with, it does seem like it's going to take so long, but it does seem like it's so short, you forget that it will be over very soon. You can get to the end of it and think, oh, that's good. Can I go back and start again? Yeah. Sounds like you get another chance. You've had so many chances. I'll get it next time. You see that last time. Many times as you want. You can have as many as you like because you're eternal. Up to you. Sometimes this is a scary thing, but it is up to us. Nobody else is to blame for our lack of Krishna consciousness. Of course, at the same time, we do have to know ourselves. When the path of nescience and knowledge side by side means you also have to know how we can better situate ourselves so we can make steady advancement in devotion service. I'm going to be honest with you, son. This is Jimi Hendrix once said, I'm the one who's going to have to die, and it's time for me to die. So of course, the second half of that sloka was these people, let me live my life the way I want to. That's fine, you can, but there's consequences. That's a fact, you know, it's, each individual has their destiny within their own grasp. We hear Black Maharaj is very kindly explaining to the children of the Asuras. He's actually giving them a bit of credit here because he's saying the sons of the Asuras. So he's saying, maybe sons of the Asuras, but you don't have to be Asuras yourself. Immediately began meditating upon and worshipping which was so within everyone's heart. So the devotee who becomes humble, he sees the Lord in everyone's heart, and he sees everything as a lesson for the advancement in Krishna consciousness. Doesn't see friends and enemies. Doesn't mean to say that you renounce his use of intelligence. The Prabhupada refers to this here in the essence of the man, but because the Brahman consists of the waves of Krishna's transcendental body, then one feels bliss from merging into Brahman, and that's due to contact with Krishna. So the Brahman is also Krishna. It's just it doesn't have the same aspects where ocean services and Anandam Virivadam, but increasing ocean transcendental bliss, where one is experiencing greater and greater heights of pleasure and bliss. And here God says, when the mind is in touch with the personal Brahman, one is satisfied. And so you might think, well, that be enough for me, so far as in the world, measuring Brahman, that would be okay. So it might be in relation to experiencing the pure world and the picture of eternity, then we will become restless, and we have been in Brahman already, and become restless and decide to come back. So we want to put on the feet, or if one wants to advance further, then we have to learn the service to the Lord. And Prabhupada says, so if the one's remaining immersed in Brahman and faltering, is not always sure. You can have those yogis who are impressionists, sometimes they take worthless trees because they want an activity. Is that where that the management is so much austerity, it can imagine if your man and then you can end up with a tree, 1,000 years, 100 years, or whatever it is. The Prabhupada also refers to Brahman realization as the last snare of Maya. And even this Mayavadi term itself, it means that those who think that Krishna's form is a product of material nature, now they think it's maybe goodness or whatever. It's not a glorification of Krishna, it's an insult because the Brahman they aspire for is simply the effulgence of Krishna. And for the living entity to emerge into Brahman, then that's why we're in the two worlds, we're trying to be God. We're all trying to be the supreme, trying to be the enjoyer, the well-wisher, the benefactor. Then we want to feel that we'll technically want to be the enjoyer. And as Krishna is Purusha, and all others are again to the Prakriti, the only he can be doing enjoy, we enjoy when we serve that realm, that Krishna. So merging into the Brahman is the biggest opportunity to try to read God because anything good and God there. So therefore, Prabhupada calls it the last snare of Maya. So when Srila Prabhupada is very kind of giving us all this knowledge, so that we don't fall into the last snare of Maya, or we don't aspire for simply just a higher level of material self-application, but actually continue with this path of devotion service and finally leave this material world behind once and for all. So here he says that this wheel of samsara completely stops when one is in touch with Supreme Personal Godhead. So that would also mean that one is in touch with the Supreme Lord's representative, spiritual master, and all other aspects of devotional service. And he says, in other words, that the transcendental bliss realized from constant engagement in devotional service once completely liberated from material existence. So therefore, envious materialists who look at the devotees and think, they were just like materialists who think they're suffering that. And they're not looking at them with the eyes of devotion, you're not seeing the effort they put in the devotees. So for non-devotees, that's understandable because they're in ignorance, but when devotees start seeing other devotees like that, very basically they can get and not get stopped through devotional service. They won't get stopped in the way of sunshine, they've got stopped in devotional service. So we should always try to appreciate the services of others. Everyone in devotional service voluntarily. And by that appreciation, then we will also advance in devotional service. And Prana concludes, therefore, my dear friends, immediately begin meditating upon and worshiping the Supreme Lord, Sovereign's heart. So he says immediately, so as soon as he awakens him, and immediately he wants to engage him. Okay, we said this, we'll see through each time, and so you can figure out what the next step is. So this is the mood of urgency. Prabhupada said that this whole movement is based on one thing, roots of enthusiasm. This enthusiasm means a mood of urgency. Prabhupada, if you have no enthusiasm, you wouldn't have crossed the ocean. You wouldn't enter into any troubles. And sometimes our enthusiasm is tested, so this enthusiasm, if you read back, people will see this enthusiasm in different modes. So our enthusiasm and the mode of goodness is that which is constant, regardless of the various challenges which come up. Then we continue with our devotional service, and then it becomes transcendental enthusiasm. So the different tests that we have, simply is Krishna trying to qualify us more and more so that we can once again be that true devotee. And by engaging in devotional service, we will gradually lose the taste for material engagement. If you look back at some of the things that you were doing, and you could never conceive of it, when you first get the Krishna consciousness, you think, oh, I could never give this up, I could never do that. But you don't. And then even similarly, things that you think are beyond you now, if you just continue the process, you'll also be behind you, of course. You would stop there and get any questions or comments.
Yeah, I just thought it's an interesting statement that the real problem is repetition of that. Because you can have problems forgetting all the notes, a lot of experiencing problems with our audience. But once it's just remind us everybody essentially was problematic just kind of takes into the background. And so then you can go down to awareness. And we see problems and it's the one devotee was saying actually on Facebook and said, I would like to thank all my friends and all my enemies who said very horrible and that's the thing to know. It's about encouraging to meet and tell loved ones for all.
That's exactly what was it. What was the first thing you were saying?
Are you having problems? You might get it like these as problems when you see the problems.
And that's why you practice this.
You need more problem between that. So those who do problems better.
Because from devotee death is evolution, in the end of this material world, the devotees enthusiastic for that. After Tamal Krishna passed away, it turned out that he'd saved me from devotees. He was living in Mayapur, and he said to some devotees that he was going home because he was very enthusiastic about it, very happy to do it. And go home tomorrow, which to most of what you knew, you never considered the West before, you considered go home tomorrow. And turned out they had a dream. And there was one driver, he always made sure he never had this particular driver because he was notorious for falling asleep, but he asked for that driver. It turned out he had a dream of Krishna, told him to come home tomorrow. So for a devotee, he was sort of enthusiastic about it. Well, for a long time, he wanted to keep on knowledge, and then go up to But yes, so the real problem is birth. If they have to take birth again, then naturally there will be disease, death, they follow from that within the birth, the rest will follow. The birth is a real thing. And birth means you're going to do something which means you're going to have to come back again. So interesting, it's from the 11th canto, Krishna says, whatever you're most attached to, whatever is most dear to you, if you give it up from that service, it qualifies you for eternal life. So we can practice that principle, that okay, I'm very attached to this and very dear to this, and I don't know what's in this spiritual world, but I would say whatever's there, more interesting and attractive, wonderful, and we can find in the real world. So, whatever we're getting up, when we do looking at the last bit of the new gym, we just have to believe that.
Space Papa Prana.